All right. Next up is Avicebron. Now, I did already talk about Avicebron in it was a split video. I'm gonna eventually start taking those down once I actually have those specific servants in full videos. So that will happen eventually. But we're talking about Caster of Black from Apocrypha, Avicebron. He did some fucked up shit in that. And throughout Lost Belt 1, it looked like he was trying to make up for it. So what do we got? 3-star. I think that's okay HP. It's a low attack though, but what can you do? He's a 3-star. 3-star caster as well. So of course his HP attack is gonna be lower. Could have been worse, could have been the 5000s, just saying. 1-star stats. Star weight, normal caster, I believe. Sergeant, 10%. He has 4 hits on the quick card, so it's okay. 0.61% MP charge, but he's rocking a triple art stack, and 5 hits on the extra attack. It's gonna be okay. It's not gonna be amazing. 4 hits on the buster. It's cool. I would have liked him to have more hit on his arts card, but I can't really complain. First skill, Arts Performance and Buster Performance, 30%, 6 turns. This is a pretty standard type of card buff that's starting to come more often, like the double 30s and a 60. Some of them come with other stuff, but for a 3-star, this is the type of skill you'd see on a 4-star. On a 5-star, it would have another effect, though. And the cooldown is fine. 50% uptime. Second skill, 79.5% battery. On an 8-turn cooldown. So, I'm not entirely sure if you have a 20% mana loading and then you have pop this skill, if you'll actually go to 100%. Usually it rounds up, but there might be some weird rounding in this, so you might end up with 79 or 199% because that actually has happened for me when I was at 199% MP gain. But yeah, this battery could turn out weird. If you're using charge CEs, then it doesn't matter. But it's something to consider if you were trying to black rail. I actually don't know if you can do it. I don't think you can do it. Yeah, I'd actually have to talk to people if you can, because I don't think you can. He would need to not kill with the MP. Oh wait, yeah, it's a Buster MP, so he would need to not kill with the MP to be able to get an Arts card or his Buster card to hit with Coin Sky. To think about it, but that's no plan for a looping servant to not kill. That's redundant. And that would make autoing a nightmare. Let me tell you that. Third skill. On death activate. This is a weird skill, but it's not it's more that he's planning for himself to die. When he dies, based on the skill level, you get between 2 stacks of invincibility or 3. Yeah, I don't know why. This is worded weirdly. And there's I feel like they need to buff this skill so the base is 2, but it scales up to 4. Shift this down 6 yeah, like 6 to be 1. Yeah, like I think this skill needs to be buffed because this is a weird skill. It's not like it does have a very long, like 5 turns. He probably is gonna die if you're bringing to a boss fight for like the first wave or something, first turn, and you don't want to fully buff him. You just want to get the MP out, and then if he dies, he dies. But I feel like they could do more with this skill, and it also only works for the first part. So maybe something else that works with this mechanic would be cool. Territory creation E, so 8% arts, triple arts. Debuff success rate. Does he have debuffs? Has to be in his MP. Otherwise, it's a useless. It like lore wise, I get why he has it. Don't get me wrong, I get why he has it. Just like, does he have anything to take advantage? Advantage against busters, berserkers. Yeah, like definitely can use that. MP, I don't believe it's buffed. But here is the buff. MP damage, procs first, and increases party's MP gen, and that scales with overcharge. That part's always in there. The MP damage just helps, but I believe this is a very recent. Oh no, this is the buff. Right, this is the buff he gets. 3. Yeah, okay. Now I remember. So 3 hits. And we scroll down to this. Buster and arts while he's on the field. You can't. Is to be expected. What are you gonna do? Is Avicebron worth leveling? Because he is 3-star. Everyone can get a lot of servant coins. You can get all the append skills leveled. Is he worth it? I think based on the like for me, this skill is dead. This doesn't matter most of the time. The MP does have utility. It can do damage. And I'm glad I actually do have this. I'm going to pin this so I don't ever accidentally get rid of it. This is very useful. We go to casters. And filter. AoE. Okay, so... Avicebron. 21,000. Honestly, not terrible. Considering he's probably going to be MP5, not terrible. Like, just under Umu Caster for damage. And his buffs have good uptime. Yeah, 3 turns. I mean, that's the only damage one, but now his buffed MP damage along with buffed MP scaling. Like, if you are like the second best in your category, yeah, he is literally the second. Oh, okay, second best after Coup Caster. Coup Caster is like literally the best caster for buster farming. There's no question. There's no comprehending anything that he's not. He is the best. He is better than Umu Caster. For the simple fact he can do this, he can buster farm with Black Rail. Coup Caster is always going to be the best, but Coup Caster, story locked. Now, can Avicebron compete damage-wise when Coup Caster is not using Black Rail? Yes. Can Avicebron use Black Rail though? Again, because of how his battery works, I don't know if he actually can. If he's cucked by 0.5%, that is so sad. Like, because you don't want to use a 50% battery to get a skill, like to get a MP when you only need like 8% of MP. But free MP5. Most people's casters are not going to be MP5 because he's story locked. So a lot of the time, Avicebron is going to out damage. I think you're going to need another DPS if you decide to use Avicebron in your farming, just to make it more secure, to make sure you're actually clearing the node. Other than that, I think he's a fairly good 3-star. It is interesting talking about lower rarity servants over just the SSRs, because like when you look at these servants, they're not bad. Most of them are held back by their base stats, which you can supplement with Grails. With Grail casting, that means you have more options. You are able to level some of these lower rarity servants to make them work better than what their base rarity would say. I am willing to die on this hill. Shoot, this is still Jason. If Jason, when you give him Grails, will function closer to how Shiro Muramasa functions. He can, like, his MB gain is definitely shit compared to Muramasa's. Do not get me wrong. But if you can make him work, he will function similar to Shiro Muramasa. You're just gonna need a lot more help. Which is you have the best supports. You don't need to show how big your wallet is. On JP, I have every single unit I have max level, so I can start doing some of this stuff on stream. Give some of your other servants attention. If they can do the farming for you and don't need a 5-star to carry them through the farming, let them do the farming. See what they can do. Alright, I will see you guys later. Peace.